Finding the right driver to suit your game and budget is a bit of a challenging task these days. So here's a guide to help you.
Over recent years, drivers have pushed the boundaries of technology and the rules of golf to help the golfer hit further and straighter. We take a look at this with the help of Richard Lewis, foremost pro at the Worcestershire Golf Club, and the latest offerings from ProGen, Srixon and Wilson.
The main difference is that you'll find in modern drivers is the heads are that much bigger. This wooden-headed club, very small club face. Now that's going to result in a small hitting area, and by direct comparison, if you take a modern club, a vastly expanded club face here, in the construction this club is hollow, and because all that weight is spread across the entire surface of the club, that makes it far more forgiving than its solid 20-year-old counterpart.
This all gives club golfers a bigger effective hitting area, especially with off-centre strikes, resulting in much more consistency and distance.
And the only way they've achieved that is by improvements in making harder and lighter materials. This is a steel-headed driver, decent-sized head, but to get any bigger than that, you do have to go to a titanium driver like this Srixon. Much larger head in comparison, but unfortunately there is a flip side. It's a more expensive metal to produce, so the clubs are going to be more expensive to you. The use of lighter, stronger metals has also allowed for thinner faces on golf clubs. Now the thinner the face, the more elasticity there is, the greater amount of energy is imparted to the golf ball, giving much greater distance.
This high rebound effect is coming up against R&A rules, which have set a maximum permissible limit. The Srixon XEO Hot exceeds this limit and will be banned for competition play from 2008. Launch angle and trajectory are maximised by bringing the centre of gravity as low and far back as possible in the club head.
These two Wilson drivers actually do demonstrate that very well. If you have a look at this club here, notice it's very deep there. The idea being that the further you can get the back of the club from the club face, the higher and further you're going to hit the ball. This club is designed for the lower handicapper, and it's weighted differently to promote a lower and more penetrating ball flight. The head is a major feature of any golf club, but the shaft is actually the engine of every golf club. Now, if you don't have the right shaft, you can't expect the face to come in on line to target. Too flexible, and you may hook it. Too stiff, and you may slice it. Above all, when you're using a driver, you must have total confidence. You're going to be hitting this club harder than any other club in the bag. It must feel right in your hands. You must like the look of it. You then should visit your local foremost professional. Take advice on what shaft flex to use.
So let's summarise the benefits of each of our featured drivers. The ProGen MM3 series is beautifully designed and packs a great punch from its high-strength forged steel face and lightweight, longer wide tip shaft. This driver is exceptional value for money, usually $99.99. Foremost have it at a special offer price of only $79.99. The Wilson Deep Red 2 Tour and Distance. The ultra-thin face propels the ball with maximum velocity, while the weight, moved back and low, promotes greater forgiveness and accuracy. They're available from Foremost for £279. And finally, the Srixon XEO Hot, one of the most advanced clubs on the market. The forged titanium high COR face delivers blistering performance. It's long and forgiving, thanks to an enlarged sweet spot, and the auto-turn centre of gravity placement for increased control. It's available direct from Foremost for £349.